Oh, you don't wanna make a comment?
No.
Okay. I know you gotta look at the tapes. You gotta give me something.
Been around.
What stood out to you today?
It's first day of spring ball. I thought I'd have my voice, but I don't. We look rusty. So it's first day of spring ball, and we're in pajamas. So it's we'll by the middle of next week we'll have a better idea.
There's nothing that good.
It was good and bad.
What? Give me a comment on like a position that stood out to you, or maybe even your wide receivers. Are you seeing something you like?
Like I said, it's hard on the first day when you're out there like that, and you don't watch the film. I mean, the effort was there. The best thing about today was this was the first time in I don't know how many years here that this was our third consecutive installation of the same offense, defense, special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so that helps because the kids, we don't have to address where effort and practice. We don't have to address, where they're going, what we're doing, so you can focus on other things. That aspect, the way we ran practice was good. The kids, still were rusty. I mean, everything, and it's hard to tell anything in PJs. So.
You're right, and it is early. So what do you want most out of this time in spring ball? We've got a month to go. What do you want most to get your team to get out of spring ball?
We need to get better every day. We need to see improvement from day 1 to day 2 to day 15, however many we have.
Right.
And so take what we did today and make the corrections and get better at it tomorrow and the day after. And the thing that's good is, like I said, we can work on finite details rather than like from my position alone, there's 9 returning players, 1 new guy, so I can really focus on Josh Crane.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys, they know how to do everything. Now just got to do the details correctly. And you spend half of the first week breaking bad habits developed by them throwing and doing stuff during the off season. Mm-hmm. So you got to get back to the barking at them coaching wise.
And you got a lot to look out for when you're out there. But did you get a chance to take a look at Mike or take a look at JB and see kind of how the new coaches are doing?
No, I'm so busy with my my stuff, but
yeah.
I know they fit well into the rooms, into the defensive and offensive room. I'll watch it on, like I said, a lot of we'll get a lot better off of the film, and that's what spring's for. That's why you go every other day, so you can really sit and examine the film, and then get better. And just like they say, from game 1 to game 2 you get better in the season. Well, from practice 1 to practice 2 we will get better, and so you just got to get them back in the flow.
Was that number 4, Josh Crane? Was that number 4 on him?
Yeah,
okay.
that was. Yeah, he's came back. I think he did his mission in Wichita, and he's mature, and he's told him we were going to throw him in the fire. Even though he's a true freshman, we're not treating him like a true freshman. We're treating him like a 20-year-old. He's been a mature guy that can, and he did a good job, not given the look like he didn't do that much, which was cool. That's good. I like him.
What kind of work have you guys been doing between now and when the season ended?
They did a great job with winter conditioning. Dan Ryan did a phenomenal job in the weight room. We improved in all of our lifts. We had some early morning mat drills outside out here at 6 in the morning in cold weather and for toughness. And we're going to play games above the snow. If you're in the Big Sky Conference, you're going to play games above the snow line. You got to get used to being in cold weather, and we're going to have a bunch of them next year. So I thought the kids did a great job coming in and on their own and looking at cut-ups, and it's like a real football program. And going into our third season, it's the way things ought to be, where the kids know the program, they know what's going on, they know where to be, when to be there. Like I said, it's like a real football program. It's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like not having Gullard at?
It's actually better. It's actually better because those guys were doing what they're coached to do. No, I shouldn't say that about Tanner, but it's just different because those guys see things different. Tanner had so many different coaches and so many different experiences of seeing things. These guys, did some things today that that, you know, we struggled to get Tanner to do just because Tanner had so many other thoughts in his head. These guys are kind of like pure in their thoughts, I guess. And Mike's done a great job. Farragher's done a great job with all three of them. But there's going to be a lot of correction with them. So saw a couple good things, I think, but we'll see.
Yeah,
like I said, it's hard in pajamas. So
what's kind of the status of that group? I mean, you haven't had kind of a situation where it's unknown going in for a while.
We're gonna roll them and see who's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's so good about spring practice. You can just let them go, and everybody gets reps with the ones, everybody gets reps with the twos, you know, and see how they move the ball. So it'll be fun. It's a good competition, good guys.
I saw Tanner was out there. Is he coaching?
He's going to help us throughout the spring because he still has some undergraduate work he's doing, and so he can come out and not count against our coaching. So he'll be out there throughout the spring, and then we'll see what happens in the fall. So he's a good asset because he can talk to receivers, he can talk to quarterbacks, he can talk to running backs. You know, if when Mike Farragher and I are out on the field, he can, you know, grab. It's like with Hayden Graves out there. You know, they can grab a guy and talk to him on a sideline.
Anything else?
Yeah.
All right, day one. It's day one of spring ball.
Day one. Look at the tapes, Sven. Give me some